Aloha everyone. Hey, this is Kobeam coming to you from CANA Advisors. This is a quick brown bag on how you can use Google Meet to do a quick screen capture tutorial or record your screen for demonstration purposes and then take that video, edit it further, do whatever you want with it. You don't necessarily have to have a live meeting with other participants and everything like that. And this is a good workaround for doing screen captures if you don't have screen capture software readily available to you, or you just need something quickly. This is, again, using Google Meet to do this, so you will need to have a web browser at the very least, and highly recommend you use Chrome as your web browser to keep everything within the Google ecosphere and make your life a little bit easier. So right now, here's my main monitor, and you're looking at my drive, my Google My Drive, where it's going to make a Google Meet recordings folder for you when you export your video at the very end, or I should say once it's done spooling up to the cloud and everything. So just know that in your My Drive on Google, that's where it's going to dump your recording. Now let's start up a Google Meet and do a recording real quick. So you want to go over to your apps here, and the apps are in your upper right hand corner of your either G Suite or when you're logged into your Google account. Go to a Meet. Set up your Meet name, whatever it's going to be for your session. We'll just call it Recording Meet, and hit continue. All right, you get your normal meeting recording options here, whether you want to present or join. You might think you want to present right off the bat. Know that the big difference is here, if you know that you are just going to be sharing one particular application screen and not needing to switch between different applications or different monitors, present will work just fine. Or if you know you don't want your webcam to appear, then present will be your preferable option, and you will still be able to pick whether you wanted to just do a singular window or an entire monitor and be able to switch between applications. If you do a join now, then it will include your webcam in the recording. So I'm going to do this as an example with a webcam also being recorded with it, but if you, like I said, if you didn't want the webcam to be recorded with it, you could just do a present and then do the recording from there. But we'll do a join now. I give you your regular meeting invite information if you need that, especially if you need to invite somebody else and you're going to do some kind of tag team explanation or demonstration, just like any normal Google Meet meeting session would be. Once you're here, you're going to want to make sure now that you present the appropriate thing, that whatever you're presenting. So I have Photoshop open in the background. I'm going to try to do this like as if I had just one monitor to share things with people. You could also set up a PowerPoint with a title screen and then kind of Alt-Tab between the two. So I also have that kind of set up, so I could Alt-Tab over right now just to show you this, title screen here. It's going to fill up the entire screen because I'm running it in presentation mode and it's filling the entire monitor, and then I could Alt-Tab over to whatever my other application would be. So I have that set up in the background as well, just one big graphic. I have Photoshop up and running, all ready to go, and once I'm ready to go, I can get down here in the lower right hand corner, and I'm going to click on these 3 dot, and it's going to ask me if I want to record. You can start presenting ahead of time if you wish, or you can start recording and then present. You're probably going to do a little bit of trimming on this video anyway, so whichever direction you want to do it, whichever first, doesn't matter. I'll just go ahead and do present now so I know exactly what I'm presenting ahead of time. So I'm going to do an entire screen, that way I can flip between applications. That's the difference between entire screen and window. Window, it's just going to show what's in a singular application. Entire screen, it's going to show the entire screen. And no, by default, if your webcam is on and you're able to see yourself talking right now, it's going to be on and running on the side of your demonstration. It won't overlay it, it will just be on the side. Okay, so I'll do an entire screen. I will pick my main monitor here because that's where Photoshop is running and everything, and that's where I also have my title screen set up. So I'll hit share. And then I'm going to wait to see that it has buffered and started doing its stream. And then I can go ahead and make sure that my title screen is ready. Now, while I'm sure that it's ready, I'll switch back to this, and then I'll turn on my recording. Again, down the lower right hand corner, click the three dots, hit record the meeting, and it's going to start. And whenever it starts, over in the upper left hand corner, I'm going to see a recording button start. Well, first it's going to ask me for consent to hit accept. Once I see the recording button turn red, then I know it's actually doing its thing. So now it's recording. And now that it's recording, if I were to look at my presentation screen, it's going to show me the infinite tunnel because I'm looking at myself. I'm going to turn that off so I don't have to see that. But know that it's capturing whatever's on your main monitor right now. And right now, it's capturing my webcam over on the side. So let me just go pull Photoshop up here. Say I was doing a tutorial on how to do whatever, work with layers, import your logos or do whatever in Photoshop, and then I was done. Okay, I can go back to the Chrome browser then, and then you can do it in whichever order of operations you want. You can either stop your recording first, or you can stop presenting first. If you hit stop presenting before hitting stop record, it's going to go to the full webcam view. Now in this recording, if I wanted to not have my webcam on, I could come down here and know that it's being hidden by my little stop sharing thing a little bit, but I know that right here is my webcam. I could turn my webcam off. So let me go back to Photoshop real quick because I'm still recording. And now whenever somebody is watching the recording, they don't see my webcam over on the side. They see either just an icon of whatever your profile picture is, or it will, depending on the options set in the recording session, it will completely eliminate that left-hand side, or the right-hand side, I mean. Okay, so now that my webcam is off, I know that that is doing whatever it's doing. And again, I can go back to my Chrome, and I'm going to turn my webcam back on, and then I can stop presenting, and I can stop recording. As soon as you stop recording, the recording will be saved to your Google Drive. It tells you down in the corner there. So that Meet Recordings folder that I showed you earlier is where it's going to dump that. It's going to take whatever we had on screen when we were recording, and it's going to dump it out to there. So let's head on over to your Google Drive. Actually, I'll show you this first. It's going to kick you an email and let you know that it's ready. So as soon as you get an email letting you know that it's ready, and I'll have the timestamp on there, you'll be able to go over there and find it in your Google Meet folder. And this is one I did a little bit earlier as a test run, but I'll fire it up to show you what it recorded. So we're here, and there's my recording. It did its thing, and you can see how the webcam appears. Okay, so it takes all the content, jams it over to the left side, keeps your webcam running on the right hand side. Let me see if this version, did I turn my webcam off at some point to do an explanation of that? Yes. So if you turn your webcam off, this is what they'll see. They're going to see just your profile icon. So make sure you have your good headshot in your profile. And that's about it. That's how you use Google Meet to do a screen recording. Now, once you have this recording in your Meet Recordings folder, you're going to want to download it and edit it some. And you might say, hey, Koa, I don't have a video editor. Well, if you're using Windows or Mac, you have one built into your OS, whether you know it or not. On the Mac OS, you have iMovie, and if it's not installed by default, you can go get it for free from the Apple App Store or whatever like that. And on Windows, there's plenty of free video editors, but there is one built into Windows already. All you need to do is go down and type video, and you're going to see in your Windows search, Video Editor will show up, and it's an application that's built into Windows. And I'll shoot it on here for a second so you can see it. And that's it. So you can start a video recording from here. You can start a new project. I have a screen recording project already going. There's nothing in it, but this is what your video editor in Windows looks like. It's very easy to use. It's very basic, but it will get the job done. You can import, you can put title cards on, you can put text on. Your storyboard is where you would drop your video. So first you would add your video to this library once you downloaded it, and then you can drop it onto your storyboard. You can edit it, splice it up, do whatever you want like that. But that's a quick letting you know that you have a video editor on your on your Windows machine, whether you know it or not. Okay, well, that being said, I will go ahead and end everything there. If you need any help or have any questions, feel free to email me, send me a message in our CANA chat, and until next time, remember, analyze, assess, and execute. We'll catch you all later.